Hey, here we go. We are live. Welcome in, everyone. This is The Dive, and we're diving solo once again today. German Dave, I'm telling you, typically those Europeans, they don't work too hard unless you're in Germany. Then they're going to overwork you. So, unfortunately, German Dave will not be joining us today, but that's all right. I'll just lean on this tower by myself. Of course, assist. Assist is having issues connecting. All right. Of course, I'll see if I can fix that live. And that, I mean, not just let's roll into it. The housekeeping, if you will. Assist. What's assist? Okay. Live on assist.com. That is it's a new platform. And it's good. It's specifically for sports streaming, like we're doing today. And it keeps a live scoreboard, gives you it's great. Try it out if you want, live on assist. Once I get going here again, I'll have to redo everything, it looks like. It doesn't like you setting things up ahead of time. Just doesn't. Other platforms that we're on. YouTube, of course, Twitch, X, Instagram, and Kick. We got you on everything. Like, subscribe, follow, share. All the links are down in the description, the bio, whatever it is on whichever platform you are. All right. Enough of that nonsense now. Bones coming in first. How you doing, buddy? One of the OGs. Welcome in. And yeah, I hope everyone had a good holiday. Okay, what's going on with the music here on Fubo? Does everyone else have this weird? Or is that the stadium music? I'm not liking it, and it's like overpowering them. I have it on like 5%. And this music is overpowering still. It's insane. All right, does anybody else have that issue with whatever stream they have? Fubo, DAZN, Paramount, whatever it may be. Let me know. Interesting one. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things at once. I'm trying to re-engage the assist. Assist is cool too because it takes screenshots at the goals, any major events. So that's pretty cool. Gives me more content for shorts, things like that. Yeah, I was going on about your holidays. How were your holidays, everyone? Christmas, whatever it might have been. I know not everyone celebrates things, but I think for the most part, most countries, at least in the West, do have the holidays off. So hey, come on, assist. Are you working or are you not working? I want you going. It is a cool platform, I swear. Okay, otherwise, let's get into the thought mob. That takes a minute. Yeah, I think it is going. It is going. All right, sweet. We're live. We're live on assist. We're live everywhere. All 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 platforms. All 6 platforms. We are live. Good to go. So quick little hiccup there. Doll here saying Poops lost chance to ever play in an advanced role. Okay, so let's look at the lineup then. Let's look at the thought mob in general. There's a couple things to point out before we get after it here. 9 minutes to kick off. Thought mob, here we go. Okay, before we get into the lineup, first and foremost, so we don't have history with Pisa. Right? So head to head, I can click here head to head, nothing. You got nothing, right? So they're just promoted. I guess just in the past, they've just always sucked. So we never had to play them. Now scrolling down here, I mean, just to point things out, weather forecast 3 degrees, clear night, a little chilly, but weather shouldn't really be an issue. Fabio Maresca as the referee tonight, so maybe there's some issues there. It's not a Davide fucking Massa, but it is the Fabio Maresca, so we'll see what happens there. Let's pop on over into the lineup. Let's get this super happy holidays thing in there. I mean, okay, there we go. Clear that up a bit. Okay, we'll start with Pisa, as they are the home team. Semper in net, Calabresi, Caracciolo, and Canestrelli in the back 3. Mid 5 of Angori, Leris, Ibisher, Vrel, and Torre. And a strike pair of Famoni and Moreo. I mean, not much of a team. Talk about, I'm just sure it's all right. Oof. I mean, not a whole lot. They're Pisa, right? They're if Fiorentina weren't so freaking bad this year, they would be in last. Just saying, they're only 2 points clear of Fiorentina, the travesty of which they are somehow. And I hate to say it, but this should be an easy game. It really should. Juve's lineup: Di Gregorio and net, Kelly, Bremer, Kalulu. As expected, Cambiaso, Thuram, Locatelli, McKennie. As expected, I would say Yildiz, Coop Miners, and Openda. So that's going there to Dal's previous comment. Last chance there for Coop Miners to play an advanced role. I'm a little surprised by that, not gonna lie. Really, really kind of. Okay, it continues to pose questions, right? Another full week off. Zagrova, not good to start there. So Chico didn't make it. We'll go into the injury list here. Solio, Dragani, Gatti, Conceição, Cabal, Vlahovic. So yeah, Chico didn't make it. We have no other defenders, honestly. If you look at it, you get Pedro Felipe, Jonas Rui, sure, if you count those guys. The backline's the back line. I mean, the midfield, that's the midfield he likes. Those are the wing backs he likes. Striker, sure, you could have put in David. Yildiz, of course. The only real question mark is Coop Miners, honestly. Especially since you don't have any defensive reinforcements. Like Zagrova seriously couldn't do that. You couldn't potentially put Moretti there. You couldn't put McKennie in there and put in Kostic with Cambiaso on the right. There's things we could have done here. And this is... What the hell is this? Sure, I just got distracted. You're my favorite gay YouTuber. Maybe they're trying to get a rise out of me. I don't. Heartbreaker dash G5Y gay. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Sure. Didn't know I was gay, but I'm glad I'm your favorite one. All right, so man. Yeah, and if you can't see all the comments, that's why I post them up here on the visual. It does depend on the platform. That one came from YouTube. So yeah, if you didn't see that odd comment. Oh, funny. All right. But to go back to this lineup with Coop, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Dal is right. That if he can't pull off this advanced rule tonight under Spalletti, I'm going to assume, because it was Spalletti, this is something that isn't really a last minute thought. He has thought of this in the past. He would have trained it. I would assume he's not just doing this out on a whim when there are these other options. But the other question that really raises to my mind is Zagrova, damn it, are you not healthy? What's going on? It's concerning that he still isn't ready to put in the minutes. And yeah, give him the 45 minutes. You got Moretti. Moretti could do that. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he proves us wrong tonight. And Spalletti's just like, screw you guys, know what I'm talking about. And if so, I mean, if Coop Miners just is unlocked at this point, whichever position he plays, then I suppose, fuck it, we finally got our money's worth. I'd take it. Otherwise, we have the anthem starting up here. A few minutes to go. Like I said, it should be an easy one. it's a 3-5-2. They're going to be playing very defensively. We're going to need that creativity to break down that park bus deep in the Pisa lines. I get that. I get it's going to be difficult to have nice, clear out-and-out chances. However, Openda's got the speed. Yildiz has the moves. Koopmeiners has the size. You can have either McKennie and Cambiasso dropping in from the wings. You know, Kelly and Kalulu can drop in as well as Locatelli and Thuram. Like, compared to Pisa, all these guys really can come on up and try to open up some lanes, create some space. It's Pisa. Damn it. I know it's away. I know it's a cold night, fresh off the Christmas holidays. But I mean, I don't know, man. I think this should be an easy one. So 0-2, Juve? Clean sheet? Clean sheet, here we go. I think we can do it. Why not? Drop into the bench here quickly. Mattia Perin, heavily linked with Genoa. Agreement in place for 2 years, 1.5 million. However, the teams have not made any agreement there, so personal terms only. Simone Scalia. Jonas Rui, still haven't seen any of him. Maybe some movement there in January. Pedro Felipe. Haven't seen any of him at all. What is he doing anyways? Idon Zagrova. Filip Kostic, Joao Mario, only 23 minutes played so far under Spalletti. Vasily Adric, also linked heavily for a loan. He said he wanted a loan to get some game time, but wants to stay in the Juve system, so very, very good. Eric Milik, I don't even know what to say about him. Welcome back, maybe. Fabio Maretti, I expect to see him today, as well as Jonathan David. Probably a bit of Zagrova, get some Kostic in there. Adric or Milik? Maybe Joao Mario? I don't know. We'll see how the game progresses. Dog hair at the end of my microphone. Let's see my peripheries. Freaking me out. Man. Needs a cleaning. Needs a cleaning. All right, who do they have on their bench? Who do we even recognize? Nicholas Simone Scuffet. Yeah, I know him. Daniel Danoon, Francesco Coppola, yeah, in old school. Giovanni Bonfanti, Jeremy Mbambi, Raul Albiol, Thomas Estevez, Gabriel Piccinini, sorry. Giacomo Maucci, Lorlan. Oh, they have two guys with just a single name. Malte Holtz. Oh, man. Oh, screwed that one up. Marius Marlin and Louis Buffon. Was that Gigi's little one? Anyhow, we're about to get kickoff. Let's get the scoreboard going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Let's get in this game. I think this should get. We had a nice pre-Christmas celebration. Maybe this is the post-Christmas, the New Year's win tonight. Hopefully, false start. Okay, we had a false start somehow. Resetting his clock. We will sync up here on screen at the 15-second mark, and I'm going to sync up on assist at the 45-second mark. And we do have kickoff. So, welcome in everyone just joining. Pisa, Juve, like, subscribe, follow. Links in the description. And, oh, man, that look just from that angle. Ooh, that looked like it might have got headed on, but it did go wide. Just, you know, how the camera pixelates sometimes in the side net and you kind of lose track of it. This beautiful Serie A stream. Corner kick, though, early on. Yildiz will take it. Goes short. Loca taken long by Cambiasso. It did dip, but not quite enough. Decent. At first, it looked like he was just skying it. I was about to get right angry, but it did take a nice step. bit of skill put to that one, but not quite enough. All right. I guess Pisa is really not too far from Berlin either, eh? Too far. Bring up. We didn't look at the numbers really here for Pisa. Yeah, plus minus 12-22. They're minus 10. Oh, so 12 for 22 against. That's why I feel like we could do a clean sheet there tonight, especially with Bremer back. Hopefully that week off was good. I know Christmas was in between, but that's for both teams. Oh my god, these group chats. I got sucked into a group chat now with my wife, her brother, and his girlfriend, and it's just like I don't know why I'm part of it. I don't know how, when. I've never talked to. Oh man, group chats. They can be good. Like my F1 group chat that I have with my buddies from work. That one's fun. But just like random family ones, it's never fun. What I get for Christmas? What do you guys get for Christmas? I'm old as fuck. I don't get a whole lot. My mom got me the jogging pants I'm wearing, so she just knows I like comfy clothes, which they are. They're bench. The fancy. I've never had a bench anything. I would never go into a bench. Thought that was for like teenage girls. I don't know, but they're comfy. You know, I'm not one for fashion. I wear the same the same UV sweaters every week. Uh I mean, I don't get much for Christmas anymore, to be perfectly honest. My wife did buy me something funny. I'll have to bring that on the stream. It is somewhat panel related. It just came in today. It came late. Classic. And then my wife got me a nice sweater because I don't have. I have nothing but hoodies. I don't have anything because it's cold out here, right? So if I take her out for dinner or something, that was the thing. Like I took her out for dinner for an anniversary a couple months ago, and it's just like I've been wearing this one fancy sweater for the past 15 years. Like I only have that's my only option. We get some leggings next year. No, no, I like it loose. You can, I mean, you guys see me. It's always hoodies or just a t-shirt if it's warm out. Nice and loose. No fashion here, just comfort. Nice little flip on there, Thuram. And I can't quite get it. Is that an offside? Yeah. Yeah, he drifts. He drifts off. Yeah, how about everyone else? Anything exciting? I mean, really, it's about the kids, right? So my nieces and nephews get them stuff, but they're all starting to get pretty old as well now, right? Yeah, we're just an old family. Gotta wait till I'm like a great uncle or something. 15 years. We'll see. Maybe not that long. Yeah, Bones, you know it, nice and loose. Something with some experience. Oh, and Cambiaso gets a call. And oh, there's a yellow card too, but they take it quickly. Juve. The card's still up as the play is going. They don't want to wait around for that, and it does drift out of bounds for a goal kick. Maresca. Yeah, he's having the conversation with him now. It's Carocciolo. Never got a chance to talk about it at the time. Okay, yeah, the initial. So there was an initial step. Oh, it was Angori that got it. Actually, was there in protest, but yeah, the initial tackle, it was studs on the top of the foot, and then kind of grabbed back Cambiasso from being able to play. So I think just all together, kind of. Yeah, it was a yellow. Early yellow. It was kind of a silly one. How old is he? He looks pretty young. I'm gonna look him up. Seems like a rookie mistake. 22. Yeah, rookie move. No giveaway there. Thuram picks it up. Bad pass though. Just undercut it hard. He swings it in. And ball protest. I don't know. Maybe it bobbled up, but not much in that. Say play on. All right, we've already got almost 8 minutes into this game. It did fly by, but that's to say as well, not a whole lot even happened. It's just kind of feeling like basketball, perhaps at the moment, without as much flopping. Which is crazy to say that there's more flopping in basketball these days than there is in footy. Unwatchable these days. We've done a whole show on it in After Dark. Which, if you haven't seen, we put an After Dark out there last Monday. After Dark Live. Had some fun with it. And then, of course, yesterday, our Friday release, Spalletti After 10. Now saying Zagrova should have got the start over the Coop. Where have you been, man? And we're talking about that off your initial comment. Did you just go do like a little micro workout and come back? Or that was just your chest set? Grandma Lucille. Oh man, were these like, I don't know, I say homophobic or like sexual? Where are these comments coming from today? Not to mention it's also delayed off the initial one. It's my nephew. He's an old man, the picture in it. Oh no, it's an old woman. Seems like bots. Would bots just go on and like say you're gay, you're trans? Like, is this a thing that's happening now? Oh my god, the world's good as shit. The Rob though, Loïs Openda doesn't quite get it. That's cut out with a nice little slide tackle in there by Calabresi. Just says yes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could see how some people get worked up over it. Otherwise, it's kind of on point for this channel, honestly. Like we don't really do gay jokes, I don't think, typically. Not to say we have never. But we fuck around here, so I don't know if you're trying to offend somebody. I look tired. Yeah, I had a fucking rough morning. It doesn't stop snowing here, man. I got home from Toronto yesterday and shoveled the driveway. And like yanked my knee, so I took the evening off. And I got up, and there was just like another couple feet of snow, and I'm like, "Fuck my." Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've been doing more manual labor than I think I've wanted to. And just the road. I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. It was a 4-hour drive from Toronto, but winter driving takes it out of you, you know. But yeah, I do feel a bit tired. Even I did have a coffee. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll rest up. I felt good this morning too when I woke up. Just all that snow shoveling. It's a bad year. It's an El Nino year, so they say, right? Those meteorologists. Supposed to be a cold, wet winter, and it has. It's been cold. Like, and that's the thing. If it's cold, it usually doesn't snow, or at least not a whole lot. And then if it's warm, then you get the snow. It's like a give and take. But no, there was like 2 feet of snow on my driveway this morning, and I look at the temperature, and it's minus 18. I'm like, fuck, it's both. It's both ends of the suck. So, mind when you're moving around, minus 18 isn't bad. You keep pretty warm. Long throw by McKenny, and no, couldn't get any contact on that. 68 Fahrenheit, man. Use like, what the fuck is 68 Fahrenheit? 20? That's fucking perfect, dude. 20 is fucking perfect. Oh, man. Yesterday, Genk 3-5 for Bruges. What kind of fan are you? I can't remember. I think you've come in here before. Oh, Openda can't get on it. He's, I don't know, taken down, and McKenny hits the side netting. Thuram again, he's been pretty on point so far today. Oh, just headed away from Openda. The Bruges fan. Yeah, there's a. What's up with the? Actually, it's Genk. That's right. The other Juve YouTubers, Beppe and Alejandro. I think they're from Genk. If I'm not mistaken. Both of them. I know Beppe is. So just to spite them, then yeah, go Bruges. Fuck yeah. So how do I say your name? Wimal, Wimal Fate. What do I call you? Or I'll just call you Wim for short. Yeah, Bruges. They've kind of been on the up and up though these past couple years as well. Bruges. Does it matter if it's like French or Flemish? Learn me. I've been, I guess, to the train station. Didn't really go to Bruges per se, but at the train station. On my way to Brussels. Just spent the night. I do have family in Brussels. I do have a bit of a Belgium connection, I suppose, to my family. Rouge sack Nicky Hayne before the Arsenal game. Okay, I wasn't tracking that. New coach power ups, perhaps. All right, so 15 minutes in now. We've kind of waffled, gone down some holes here. This one. Yeah, the game hasn't exactly taken off yet. Juve's had, I guess, comfortable control. Pisa hasn't done a whole lot so far. What the hell happened to Locatelli there? He just fell. I love how you're mixing languages. And the language is close enough that I'm understanding what you're saying. Rudiger for the summer. Yeah, that rumor came out. I want to say, okay, so that's actually some beef. I'm gonna bitch about that. Open up X on Christmas Day just to see. And normally I wouldn't. Like, if I wasn't watching or running this channel dedicated to Juve, I would never have went on X on Christmas Day to catch up on things. I would have just waited till the next day, whatever. Like, throwing for Coop. And that's to say, I wasn't actually really expecting anything, especially because I know how Italians are, right? They're very religious. I am Italian background. I had an Italian Christmas. Went home to my parents. So that's why I wasn't really expecting a whole lot. The Rom, oh, that gets blocked off, but here's Yildiz. Yildiz curls it just high, though. Decent. He had some time to work with that. Just didn't cook it off right. Okay, yeah. To finish that thought, though, it was nothing but transfer rumors. And yes, I get it. We're days away now from the January market opening. I get it. But like, it's Christmas Day, and it was just filled with transfer rumor slop. Nothing good. And it was the usual suspects, right? Tuto and just all the newspapers. All that crap. Gazzetta. Jesus, Pisa. Almost looked good, but he whiffed at it. Healed his track back defensively, working hard as always. We get out of this pickle now, though, Juve. Passing, yeah, I mean, they passed their way out of it, and he's just backed off from that situation. Thought it might be a little bit cute, but it did work out. Oh my God, you like, do you memorize all of these scores for your club? Just like, are these off the top of your head, or are you looking these up right now? Bones, I love how you're going on with the mom Spalletti. And yes, they have continued to look good. It's Pisa, though. Like, you got to look good regardless. Kelly overcooked that cross. Yeah, let's see some goals out of it. I don't know, 20 minutes to get it, but we got to have the result out of it as well, right? To be perfectly honest, I thought Motta might have given us more of a show. I didn't expect the results. And that's what surprises me with Spalletti, is that out of everyone that we have had, he's given us the most modern football, and he's, other than Max, the oldest of everyone else that we've had recently. So there you go. Oh, to direct there, Openda. Now, this is a good point, Bones. How many times do we play to the other club's level? We actually look in control. I'll take that point. That's good. Because you were correct in that assessment. His Napoli team was playing some straight up porn. So, and this is where the discussion, and this is in hindsight now, of course, right? And I want to sort of make that parallel to the Italian national team, where it was like the right characters at the right place at the right time. And I thought, especially having Kvaratskhelia that year, But it's just like they had a lot of good pieces throughout that whole team. And it just kind of seemed like the stars aligned with the fact as well that the rest of the club or the rest of the league that year looked rather poor. Here's Coop though. He just runs away with the ball. And ooh, I need the replay to see what the fuck he did with it. I'm not really sure. I mean, he's moving like a station wagon. Okay, it was a deflection. He slid down. Yeah, I just got right into it. Ah, yeah, but to go back to that Napoli thought, it was just like right place, right time. I didn't really give Spalletti enough of that credit because then we saw what happened when he went to the national team, and it's like, okay, that was a one-off Napoli. Maybe it wasn't. And I understand there was that recency bias, and just I had a lot of biases. It was Napoli, um, and maybe that's a lot of what the problem was. Is I was looking at that through a bias, and that's not to say either that Spalletti's problem hasn't been like, well, there was a handball in that play. I guess expectations. That's what it comes down to is expectations. Is that we were promised all this shit. Well, Pirlo, I mean, was one. That was just mistakenly placed nostalgia more than anything, Pirlo. Sardi as well, like that was he was supposed to bring a new style of football. I mean, Motta's 270. You know what I'm saying? Like we were given a lot of these promises. And then Spalletti just kind of showed up and he's like, no, hold my beer, guys. I'll show you. So a lot of promises and that's the funny thing is that one time that a certain style, a certain look hasn't been promised to us with one of these coaches is the time we actually get what we're looking for. Yes, that Italy team is dog shit. That's fair as well. I don't know how Gattuso. Well, Gattuso hasn't had a real test yet. We saw Norway. Norway did the same to Gattuso as they did to Spalletti. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. You think only Conte doing anything with it? Conte at the national level, yeah, he'll do something with that. Okay, is your savior? Your team is dead. He also says Spalletti is the perfect blend of the two styles. It has started to. It's starting to look that way, yeah. Well, again, we did that assessment, that video. You guys want to catch that out? Catch up on that. The Spalletti after 10 initial assessment, kind of comparing Tudor's last 10 to Spalletti's first 10, amongst other things. But I haven't been upset overall, you know? The Italy team made Mancini quit. You know, they never. I don't know if that was it. There's probably more the politics of it as well. I don't think it was just the team. I think one of the appeals the Saudi league, and I could be wrong in this, but when we're talking about coaches, players, that kind of crap, like Saudi just wants to sport wash. They just want the big names come in. Here's a bunch of money. Just do your sports thing. They don't get their athletes involved in the political side of all the crap, which happens here in like Italy, Spain. It's throughout Europe. It's everywhere. And I just feel like somebody like Mancini, where it's like, yeah, here's a few $1,000,000, no stress. Here's here's a mansion, BMW. Here's everything you want. Just come here, coach. Do your thing. You know. But when you're the Italian national team coach, the drama, the politics, the bullshit involved with that kind of crap. It might be the shittiest Italian team we've seen, at least in our lifetimes. Yeah. What happened with Openda there? Was that knee on knee? That doesn't look good. Oh, he's holding his thigh. They both went up for the ball. Openda never came up. Okay. And oh yeah. That Cholo just runs kind of through him. You can see why Openda's a little upset with that. That came in from behind. The shittiest ever since the first World Cup. We're talking about like the 1930s or like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to comment like what happened with the Italian team in say the 40s. Because the 40s might have been some of the shittiest Italian team ever at that point, if one even existed. But yeah, within the modern era for sure. McKenny, they're all over Openda tonight. I wouldn't mind David from what I've seen. David is a little bit more robust. He is slower, of course, but this was my fear is with the team that parks the bus like this. The speed can work, but it hasn't. Sometimes you need more of the hold up play, which David offers you a bit more. I mean, if he had a Vlahovic, even a Milik, actually, if he wants to throw some minutes in. Milik does decent hold up. But what I was hoping for a bit more of an open game. Yeah, Evie just have not found the solutions yet. I mean, they've had a couple of looks down on the offensive end, but nothing really. Oh, big ol' scoop over, and last touch, I think, was Torre? Or did it go out first? Big old delivery from Cambiaso, though. Oh, no, it went off McKenny's toe. Crowd setting off a few flares there. It's getting smoky. Not to mention they can see their breath as well, so it is definitely chilly. Oh, nice. Didn't really work off, but trying to stretch the field down the left didn't quite work out. You're gonna need to start finding some options here. Yeah, stretch the play. If you can make those long stretches work out, that's certainly a way to open them up. They're not it's not working down the ground at the moment. Who do you think is the best player Italy have for the national team? It's probably on technical skill, Barella. But I don't like the motherfucker. He is a whiny little bitch. Tonali, which they're speaking of rumors, transfer market, Tonali. The latest one is a swap deal with David. Tonali does want to go back to Italy, so I don't know. That's an interesting one. That puts us a little short in the striker department unless Milik actually can play. Can he? I don't know. But that's not a horrible use of an asset. To be perfectly honest, as much as being a Canadian, I would love to have a Canadian on the team to continue to support. I mean, you pick David up for free. It's $6 million contract. It's not a light contract. You use that chip to get Tonali. That's. I think we're talking fantasy, though. I don't think it's that easy. The Yield is getting double teamed there. It's up in pain. It's gonna be one of those games. They're gonna close down. They got enough guys in the back line to double mark, triple mark if they need to. Lulu just overpowering Tremoni there. Mardeo, putting in a shift. Upset though, ball goes Juve's way for the goal kick. Yeah, that was the right call. No, was it? I don't know if it was the right call or not. I don't know. Who do you think, Bones? Pat, best player for Italy at the moment. Because who else is even in the conversation outside of Bonelli and Barella, both midfielders. Donnarumma, he's good. I mean, the goalkeeper lineup is all decent. Oh no, that didn't make it. I thought I got excited. Openda was gonna be clean through, and it just went clean through to the keeper. I'm searching for excitement here, Juve. That's what I'm trying to say. You got me on my edge now. Now I want to see something. Ooh, there's a bad tackle, but its Yield is coming away with it. Openda running into it too much now. Goes too wide. Doesn't get an angle. And giving away to Pisa. Booting it down the field. And Bremer's there to pick it up. Again, we're just dangling the carrot in front of me. I'm ready to celebrate. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to go. I'm ready for this. Once has no. You've been watching. Is that just sports in general or just footy? Are you watching like the Charlotte Hornets or whatever you guys do down in the Carolinas? And And another ill attempt crossed into the box. Sports in general. Yeah, I totally forgot. Actually, it was my brother-in-law yesterday. He's saying, "Yeah, I was just catching the hockey game, and we follow the same hockey team." And Trelamoney, that doesn't work out. I'm like, the Leafs, in the middle of the day, the Leafs aren't playing right now. And then I remembered Boxing Day, December 26th. So, I mean, Americans don't have Boxing Day, which I heard, though, Trump just gave you a holiday on the 26th. I don't know what you're calling it. But anyways, is that even true? Like, I don't know what's true anymore. But anyways, I've completely just lost my train of thought with this. I was trying to pay attention to the game as well. Oh, no matter. No matter. Oh, yes. No, I'm back. I got it. Phones. Right. Sports. The World Juniors for hockey starts on Boxing Day. Every year, it starts on Boxing Day, the 26th. And it's the best, 17, 18-year-olds in hockey in the world. And it is a world tournament, right? You got Canada, Sweden, Finland, US. Everyone's there. Gilda's taken down again. No call on that one. Easy with the break. Yeah, so I was upset with myself that I totally forgot that the World Juniors were on. So I actually enjoyed it a bit better than the NHL. Oh, nobody on the end of that delivery, and it was a nice one. Pisa actually looking dangerous there, and Juve need to. Okay, granted, Yildiz kind of got taken out, and they got caught out a little bit there, but it is a wake-up call for Juve to realize here late in the first half that still Serie, still a professional team that can score on you. Wake the fuck up, boys. Let's go. Let's snatch one. All right. Anybody know how to read the Arabic writing? Coming in on the kick end of things now. Oh, that's a bigger sentence. I do not know what's being said. All right. Pisa with the pop in their step all of a sudden. And that's the first moment here. Pisa's looked kind of alive at all the first half. Like for any length of time. And to be fair, that wasn't really that much for Pisa either. A lot of control. A bit of excitement. It's right back Juve's way. Bus is parked though, the big blue bus. What is going on even? What is going on today with these random messages? Doesn't matter if it's YouTube, Kick. Nothing from Twitch today though. Nothing ever happens on X for whatever reason. Instagram once in a while. Delivery headed away. Booted down the field. Yeah. Jesus. Oh, there's so much crap in the chat. Whatever. It pushes the algorithm, right? It's honestly what you get to in some of these platforms. Holy fuck. I think on Kick I probably could. I don't know. Could I Not on YouTube though. Can't do it on YouTube. Oh, it's hey, you gotta wake up there. What are you doing? Hanging your keep out for dry. All right, capitalize, boys, capitalize. Rom delivers, but that's also headed. Pressure building. This is it. Come on, crank her down. Let's snatch one late. They'll just work in the outside. They're just rim jobbing this the box at the moment. No penetration. And no call there on Kelly? Or there was. What did we even get? There wasn't a whole lot of that. A Coop goes down in the box. I don't know. Everyone's just kind of flopping around. Couple minutes left. Jesus don't really seem to know what the fuck they're doing with anything. This is usually when the other team scores, when I start trash talking them for looking like shit. Neither team getting a whole lot of control of it at the moment. Currently, Pisa finally picks the ball up for once. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what their game plan is necessarily. I don't think they know what their game plan is. It's just frustrating why this is still 0-0 because Pisa do look disjointed, not really into it, and Juve have failed to capitalize on that. I love pizza. Well, yeah, that's yeah. I mean, don't we all? But you seem like the kind of guy that puts. Oh wow, that delivery headed on to the crossbar, and Pisa almost snatches one there, and that would have been a perfect foot in my mouth situation. I think this person is a 9-year-old girl though. It's like Japanese anime crap. Like Sigma. I love how Gen Z say they're Sigma because they couldn't be. They have to be hip. They can't use the same words that their parents use, right? So they can't use alpha, which makes perfect sense. So they decide to use Sigma, which makes zero sense. So if you say that you're Sigma, I just think that you're a fucking idiot. I mean, I don't know. Like learn how the fucking alphabet works, Sigma, isn't it? And I don't mean to be like old man yelling at the clouds kind of thing about it. It's just this is one of those things that just doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like do you actually think? And it's the problem they don't. People don't know what the fuck they're doing. Some shit's like creative. I get it. This ain't one of them. But he also likes hamsters up his mum hole too. That's why he wants to see my ass. Like, there's no way this can't be bots. This has to be like straight up 12-year-old boys with parents that clearly don't parent them to a whole lot. Like, what else is it? It's always a child. This kind of shit. Like, adults don't got no time for this shit. They got to pay bills and hate their life and have girl problems. Anyways, you ramble on about that crap. Just kind of, that's the half in a sense, right? Kind of frustrating in the sense that it's still 0-0. Why is it still 0-0? Like, Juve have not looked bad. Like, how do you guys feel? It wasn't bad, but at the same time, it's not really great. I just feel ripped off. I feel like there should have been a goal in that one, and we didn't get it. And I don't know the way things have really progressed if we are going to get one. Now we do know, yeah, second half too. There's always differences in two halves, right? I sure as hell hope so. I need to see more. At the beginning, we were kind of lauding them, seeing how they do well, but they have been doing well under Spalletti. But still, I don't know. I just feel ripped off. I want more for my money. Let's bring up the thought Bob though. See what the numbers tell us. Maybe that's just my eye test. I was pretty distracted. There was a lot of stupid comments. The chat is messed up today for whatever reason. All right, here's the thought mop. All right, in terms of player ratings, 6s across the board for Pisa. And other than Locatelli, Kalulu in the 7s, it's all 6s across the board as well for Juve. Why is Locatelli so high? Must be the passing. 46 for 52. 1 chance created. 6 defensive contributions, 6-7 touches. 5 for 10 long balls, tackles 2, blocks 1, clearances 2, interceptions 1, recoveries 3. Yeah, defensively, he's definitely been on it. So yeah, Locatelli's been doing decent, but it's just been a blah game. You can tell when there's this much orange on both sides. It's just been a blah game. Yeah, there's been some nice passing in there. There's decent looks there. Cambiaso, Yildiz had a decent one. But they're just looks. Anthony saying disappointing half. Grova needs to replace Poop. That side is dead, and Cambiaso struggling to shoulder the inventiveness on that side. Yeah, man, Coop. Yeah, Coop has been a nothing burger. Oh fuck. Even Moretti, like just Coop can't be there. It's clear that Coop cannot be there. We pregame this. This is his chance. Dal came up right out of the gates. Dal was like, "This is Coop's last chance." I fucking hope so. I'm done. We've seen it. We've seen it under how many managers? He can't do it. This is not his position. It worked for Atalanta. Completely different team, different player profiles, different coaches, just a different team altogether. It somehow worked for him. But he doesn't play that advanced anywhere else. Hasn't for the Dutch team. For us, it hasn't worked that high. It's always worked better when he's been playing further back. And hell, you throw him in center back, and it's the best we've seen him. So why is he a cam today? Makes no sense. It's got to change. So we've seen Spalletti make changes at the half before. I think this is one of those situations. It's got to be. He gets a 6.4. Just tied second lowest. The only other lowest one is Openda. Well, I mean, maybe if Coop sucked less, Openda would have had a better half too, perhaps, right? Because at the end of the day, he hasn't had the most to work with. Again, I think this game will call for David and just a bit better hold up play. But first and foremost, you get rid of Coop. Don't care. Can Zagrova put in 45 minutes? Do you think we're going to sell him after this season? I mean, you don't really have any more choice anymore, do you, though, right? Like, assuming you can fix the defensive line, and it's going to depend. Obviously, we want to move to a back four. Do we keep Spalletti? First question, do we keep Spalletti, right? At this point, probably. I know the conditions are on a top four. Even if we don't get a top four, I think if we continue to make the progress that we did, because this team isn't bad. If we are in that right trajectory and we just miss out, I think we still continue on Spalletti. So you have Coop. What do you do with him then? Because ostensibly you're gonna fix your back line. If you go to a back four, you don't need a Coop. He works in a back three. Then in the midfield, well, we might be getting Dougie Luiz back as well, right? Like you got to try to move him, and the only way you move him is you put him in a situation where he get decent. If that's a left center back in a back three, I mean, I think that's what you do, and try to get as much value out of him because he's not working anywhere else. And it's clear that the midfield of Locatelli and Thuram is going to be better than Hoop Miners and anybody else. And hell, it looks even better when Moretti's in there. You still have an Agic that, you know, we don't really know what's going on. What if we do get Tonali? What if we trade David for Tonali? I see very few situations where you keep Coop unless you literally can't get rid of him, which is a possibility. You would switch Weston and Coop around, so you'd put Coop as a wing back. I think you just have to take him off. And yeah, you could put McKennie up in that slot. Absolutely, you could. And then put on Kostic. But we talked all that, I think, when you were driving home after your initial comment. Yeah, we talked about all this stuff. All these options. And the fact of the matter is that there's options. And that's why I think at the half, unless there is some sort of management in terms of how many minutes we want Zagrova to play, if we're putting Moretti on, perhaps not right at the half, but I think it will be. I want to see to our next game. Fixtures. Lecce, January 3rd. So that is another week off. The 3rd is another Saturday. Just stacking up the Saturday. So a full week. Another full week. Then we do have some midweek games going again. Or just the one. Sassuolo. But I mean Pisa, Lecce, Sassuolo, Cremonese, Cagliari. You got to get the points, guys. You got to get the points. And the only way to do that is get Coop out of that position. I hate the fact that he started because you don't have any substitutions in there for the back line if you take Coop off right away. And you don't need to take any of the back line off unless Bremer still needs some rest. I don't know. Does that factor into anything? It's just, oh, man, that was... I will give Spalletti the benefit of the doubt in that okay with a healthy back line. What do I do with Coop? I have my midfielders in Thuram, Locatelli, and Moretti, even McKennie. I have to try Coop at the top again now that there is this vacant hole with Chico out, and that we are only playing Pisa. Now's the time to test it out, see if it works. So, am I happy Coop started an attacking midfielder? No. Do I understand that this is perhaps the best opportunity for Spalletti to give it one last crack at it? Yes, he gave it a crack and it didn't work. Excuse me. There's a sneeze coming on. Even Joao Mario would be more useful than Poop in that position. Maybe. Because Joao, I mean, he is a winger. He could play it. I don't know how well, but perhaps better than Coop. Really stale half. No chance created. I expected this. Actually, let's get after some stats. Come on. Let me get back into it. I'm all over the place. All right, facts. First off, momentum. You can see they're pretty much all white. Couple moments there to the blue. Nothing crazy. Okay, Pisa stats first. Then Juve 41-59 for possession. XG 0.22 to 22 to 38. Shots 4 to 6. On target 0 to 2. That's got to improve. Big chances 0-0. And passing 145, 76% to 24, 83. That's got to get a bit better as well. Fouls 6 to 7. Corners 1 to 4. So we're beating them in everything except actually putting balls on the net and score. And that's why it's stale. Once again, yeah, we did decent up until the point where we need to put the ball in the back of the net. Come on, guys. So we've seen this. We don't typically get a Juve full 90 minutes, so I'm really hoping that there's like a bit of that Christmas drunkenness. First 45 minutes was sluggish, getting back into the swing of things. Okay, guys, let's get serious. We have a game to win now. Let's do it. Let's do it. And how do you do that? You take Hoop out, you put somebody that can deliver the ball, that can put some pace off the pitch, open up some space, deliver some balls. Hoop didn't do any of that shit. He had one dribble where it looked so hard for him, and you knew he was going to over dribble it, and he did. And then that was it. That was it. Move on. We all shook our heads, moved on with life. Okay. I will be right back. I gotta blow my nose after that big old sneeze. And while I do that, I'm gonna take a pee and get right back at it. So I'll leave that up. I will be back in about a minute. All right. Scatter. Thanks for sticking with us. Should be getting underway here in just a moment. Let's get the scoreboard ready to go for the second half. I think we're going to pick it up. Just going by past experiences with that one, really. I don't see why not. It's fucking Pisa. We gotta. No excuses, boys. Let's do it. Stop warming up and kicking the ball around. I want to see some football. Oh, there's the Twitch crap now. We got some Twitch crap. And Jeff, you just joined in shortly here and there. How you doing? How's your Christmas? Anthony as well. How's everyone's holidays? Everyone that's joined us a bit later and popping in and out. There's Joel Mario in his parka. He's not doing anything. Not going to be playing, I'd imagine. Oh, Moretti, though. He's in his parka. So at least, I mean, it's a couple degrees out. So if they're not going to be playing right away, makes sense. Sometimes forget how cold it actually is there, too, right? Two degrees is pretty chilly for that part of the world. They are coming through the tunnel now. We should be moments away. Default mob tells you sometimes how much time is left. Don't see it. Nope. Could be any moment now, anyways. I'm just, I'm impatient. I sometimes can't wait, and I want to see the super exciting Juventus team come out and blow out Pisa in the second half. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, they want to get going. You see Locatelli is all crunched up, shivering. No, Coop's still there. No change. Everyone's cold. Yeah, let's get after this. Let's warm the boys up. Synced up at 45-15. And Pisa will start this half off. Eventually. Yeah, buddy, get on the right side of the pitch. There you go. And kick off. Oh, that was good by Pisa. They just kick it out of bounds. First play. There's the sync. All right. We are all synced up everywhere. Second half. Juve with it. Let's do it. Scooping the boys. But we definitely have to see some Moretti, I think. Especially a game like this where it hasn't been overly physical. There's been moments, but nothing crazy. Moretti, I think, can find some space. Oh, wow. Right in front of the ref, man. Loca, you like... Oh, no, he did win the ball. Oh, I see why. Yeah, I would be upset too. Completely different angle. I think that's the angle the ref saw as well. Ooh, Pisa trying to get a look through. Cremonia's looked like he could be dangerous tonight. Drum again, these off-pace passes he has. Killing me. It's just like he can't get his foot, or he just overplaces it and forgets to put some power. I don't know what it is, but his passing is being a little iffy. And thank you for those joining us in for the second half. Actually, let me check. What are the X number? X usually dominates, but then nobody ever talks from X. You guys are weird. X people. You're antisocial. Social media. It's supposed to be social. Oh, hold on. Apparently there was a handball. Yeah, there was a very much a handball in Pisa's box in the first half. Interesting. Of course, that's not going to get called, but whatever. Yeah, most of you are coming in from X. Otherwise, though, if you're on X, please check us out on YouTube at the Dive Sports. Just follow us everywhere: Instagram, Kick, Assist, Twitch. Like, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. It's a free kick coming up here for Pisa. Very good spot as well. And a double fake. And okay, well, there goes your surprise because I everyone's confused. All right. And here's the kick. It does go just wide. It is a decent kick. Maybe was that part of the play in there, just kind of fucking around. Yeah, I never got the curl on that one. Follow them on OnlyFans. We don't have OnlyFans. That's the one platform we don't have is the OnlyFans. I guess he could do stuff like this on OnlyFans. Would I get any followers? I wonder. I think I logged on to it once just to see what it was. A few years back, like when it first hit the scene. Like, what is OnlyFans? But no, I can't say. Well, feet pick part. Bash needs to show up more often though if we're gonna do feet picks. I don't know if mine will. Like I don't take care of my feet quite well enough. Unless that's the thing too. Is it nasty feet? I wouldn't say I have nasty feet. They're just not like pedicured or anything. Just man feet. Yes. Jeff. Yeah, Jeff needs a new business venture. He hasn't got a new job in a while. He can be an OnlyFans manager for the dive. Oh, wow. What's going on with the throw here? Tremoni trying to sneak one back. And wow, there's interference there in the box. Di Gregorio barrels over one of the Pisa players. And is it Carlaccio? Who do we have there covering his face? But all starting from sloppy throwing. I wonder who is in the infraction here. Yeah, that's tricky. He was just there. Di Gregorio had to make the save. The throwing for Pisa. I don't know. The commentator said Juve got away with that. Oh, hit a player in the head. That's what they're saying. He's got to make the save, but he was just standing there. I don't know. What do you guys think? I wants to direct the OnlyFans. Oh boy. This is what gets you guys excited, eh? Well, Pisa getting a couple chances now. Another throw-in. Keeping in Juve zone. And Openda, does he break free? Oh, that's a yellow. That's a yellow. Is it? Yeah, there it is. There it is. That was a clear shirt tug because, yeah, he got cooked. He got cooked and he tugged. That's a straight up yellow. 2 minutes. You're saying for Coop. All right. Well, a bit more of that, right? And get him frazzled. Open the game up. Oh, Loca. Loca, there's a yellow for you. That was silly. Sometimes he does that and it looks good. He pulls it off, and then other times he lunges in with the studs up and gets nothing but ankle. Kind of had the momentum shift in it as well after that yellow card, right? That was dumb. That was done by Loca, but hopefully, you know what, Primo, you stop. You stop with that nonsense. Go be a troll on your Star Citizen Discord, whatever you do. Your Space Marine shit. Are you racing at all, you motherfucker? Sim racing, we're talking. You have to get back to sim racing. Stop being a Space Marine. Reefer, not a troll. Yeah. Don't try to make yourself sound important. And Spaceship Superstar here. That should be Primo's name's the Spaceship Superstar, and he's old enough to know that song. Well, I mean that song is older than him, but still, he's old enough to know it. Please tell me you know that song, Primo, because you are a bit older than me, and I know it, so you must know it. All right. Why'd you turn and burn? You gave it to Thuram to shoot? That was never gonna go in. That one skied up into the stands. Mardetti working the cones for sure. He's coming on for Coop. Gotta be coming on for Coop. All right, Sempla goal kicking it down the field here for Pisa. Through, sort of, to Bremer. Ooh, Bremer taken out from behind and not going his way either. Throw-in for Pisa. Yeah, the change is going to happen soon. I'm pretty sure here. Mardetti working the cones like that. Wow, run up for that throw. Gets it into the box. Rom gets it out, but sloppy in the midfield now. Real sloppy in the midfield. Nobody wants it. Pisa takes it. And just sloppy cross, but it's out for a throw, and Pisa maintain control. Taken relatively quick. Yeah, Pisa's looking decent right now. Not liking it. I want total domination. And I want Mardetti to come on for Coop. First and foremost. I don't know why we haven't seen more of Mardetti. I mean, he's been decent as a sub. And maybe that is where he is strongest still, is as a sub. But in a game where Coop has been this bad, non-existent, really. Give him the minutes. You don't have a game for a week. You'll rest him, right? Like, It's fine. McKenna. Oh, directly on by Locatelli. Mr. Shooting Boots there. Locatelli puts it right in the numbers. Not a bit of spin on it, but oh, Pisa trying to break out quickly. Are they? Are they? Who wants the ball? Oh, referee got in the way. Did it just roll over his feet? Calls the play back, though. Pisa's ball. Although Juve were running away with that one. Didn't really work out for him anyways. Cambiasso with the back heel to nobody. Awesome. All right, come on, Juve. Stop being cute and start being goal scorers. Like, at this point, the cuteness don't work, right? Just start blue-collaring this shit. Fucking Pisa, for fuck's sake. I'm starting to drop a lot of F-bombs. That means you guys got to pick her the fuck up. And good pressing to get out of that. Over the top. Oh. No delivery. Corey will carry this one up. Good portion up the pitch and do up his shoelaces. Zagrova is the first to make the substitutions. All right, he's lined up, ready to come on. Next whistle. Thought it would be Monetti first, but it is Zagrova and headed onto the post. Clemoni looking dangerous again. And then an offside call. Oh, guys. Oh, just left alone. Nobody's marking them. That's bad, guys. What the fuck? Okay, just Zagrova. And it's 30 for 20. So that's David for Openda. Okay, David shows up. Just going off the board there. I'm like, okay, well, that's not what it looked like. Locatelli for Zagrova. Okay. So I was a little confused, but I think what must be happening is Coop is moving into the midfield where Locatelli was, and Zagrova is now going the attacking midfielder. Why Locatelli? Because he's on a yellow. Probably not what he wanted to do. It's fuck. It's just, like, let's see. Let's see what he does in a different position now. Further back on the pitch. They could score a goal anytime now. That'd be nice. Half an hour done. Crazy thing is, Pisa only 12 goals on the season. 22 in the back of their net. They're the only ones that's kind of even looked anywhere close to the net tonight. No call. He tripped himself. Yeah, they let him play. Good job, Maresca. But yes, David is on. Did think we needed that. Let's see Zagrova playing this attacking midfield role. Cambiasso supporting on the right side with him. Yeah, I know Zagrova. Like he always has this baggy. He looks like a 90s. Yeah, he looks like a 90s kid. Delivery knocked away. But a bit of a spring in the step of Juve now. They need to capitalize on this, keep this momentum going, get it. They need to get this fucking goal now. Yield is looking lively. Pushing off. Nice little flick by Coop. Krova working the edge, cutting in, and delivers, but David can't quite get on it. Cambiaso, Yildiz, off. Okay, this is starting to look good, boys. Let's keep it going. Grova delivery again and knocked out, and it's a corner. Pressure's on. Let's do it. Grova taking it. All right. Oh, geez, I'm yawning and I'm shivering. Punched out. Yeah. Damn it, it's cold out. I'm building myself a fire tonight. Grova cuts again, and it's knocked away. It's a Grova. It's just on delivery time. Put Kostic in on the left. Get delivery from both sides, man. Just spam it. Spam from both ends. They're walking through. David just... I don't think he really knew what was happening. No call on that by Coop. Yield is... What does he do? Slows it back. On Kelly. And Kelly, wow, hits the post of everyone too. It is Lloyd Kelly that says, screw it, I'm taking a shot. Doesn't work out. Close call. At least we can say we're post for post now. What did deflect off the post? Okay, Bonafanti making way for Angordi, or Angordi is making way for Bonafanti. Bonfanti, sorry. Added an A in that one. Holt as well. The 3 changes of Viral coming off. Yeah, he was vacant. Blonde hair, looking good with the gold stripes on the Pisa uniform. Pretty boy there, Mr. Hoyholt. Any big throw. And it's in the mixer. And Calabrese is down. Magic hurt him? I don't know. Was it like a flick of the finger by Bremer? I don't know. Get the fuck up. You know, sometimes you're just like, why did it land to the center back to take their shot, right? Oh my god. Cracciolo down, crying about it now. Come on, boys. Keep it going. You're professionals, right? I know you're old men, but keep it going. All right, Sempro's going to kick this one off now. Bit of disjointedness last few moments of this game. It's going to take Juve a little bit to get the momentum back again, unfortunately. Bro, why does it take these guys so long to make a decision on the ball? Yeah, no, exactly. Like, what the fuck? And welcome, J-Car. How you doing? Okay, Juve on the attack. Yield is trying to work it. Triple mark, really, on the left side. Oop. Going to Kalulu. It's brought all the way back. Keep working it, baby. Keep working it. Gets a forward. That's decent. Field is looking over to the right side to Zagrova. Good control. Zagrova, that's block. Lands for Kelly again. Can't really control it, though. Ambiaso can't get through. That's just stripped of him. Kicked forward. Pisa looking for a break. Hoop is tracking back. And Bremer's there to just boot it up, but back to Torre. Home. Pisa just doing enough to maintain the control. Juve trying to get it back quick, but Pisa does well enough that time. Putting up this game. Yeah, I'm putting up this game. It was supposed to be an easy one. David. Close to winning it. Just not quite for Juve right now. Or for Pisa for the matter, but somebody's got to just do a little bit better here. Home goes down. I thought pretty easy. I didn't think it was a foul. He's been letting those ones go. Pretty boy there just bossed off the ball, and everyone's gonna cry about it. But Juve bring it up now. Thuram. Of note too, Cambiasu has been playing on the left since the substitution as well. And just no space there, just rim jobbing it. Lots of numbers though, lots of white jerseys in the box. Somebody just has to turn and burn. Turning the wrong way though. Lulu brings back into Zagrova. Overlapping on the right. He's been doing that, not being chosen though for that option yet. Cambiaso crosses it in, can't make it to Mac. Headed back out. Bremer has it. Puts his foot kind of through it, but moved back down the field. It hooped the last man back. Di Gregorio there toes it away dangerously. Very tentative right now. Juve are committing, but it's left them a little bit exposed. Over again. Into David. Nice. Yeah, just shoot it. I think this is where Bones was coming with. Just shoot. Then yeah, somebody remind David he's the striker. He should have just shot there. This is a confidence thing. When you see a striker doing that, definitely a lack of confidence, which the media sort of touched on a bit. I don't know. Obviously, I want him to open up, but he hasn't quite adapted yet to the Italian game. Here he is again, though. Does well there, actually. Out for a corner. Yeah, he just needs to break that duck. He has it. He just needs to get that over the line. All right, Zagrova. Taking this corner. Oop. Oh my lord. Was that a shot? I'm pretty sure he tried to shoot that. Okay. 72 minutes. Zempla with the long kick. Like what? Oh my god, people are just falling over. What's going on? Oop. Walking it up. Just kind of slow on the ball at the moment. David gets it up to Mac. He's taken down. The Grove on the right. Delivers in Cambiasso, Mac, and Kalulu. Was it Kalulu? Kalulu. Kalulu puts it in the back of the net. Where the hell did he come from? And this is what I'm saying. Like, you have so many guys on this team that can walk up into the fucking box and put their foot through it. And finally, Kalulu decides that he's going to fucking do it. And here we go. 73rd minute. And Juve are finally up 1-0. And absolutely right. Yeah, you know, I have the fucking timer on the fucking screen, man. This is Fubo. Fubo is shit. You know, this is what I'm working with. And yeah, Zagrova, there's medical reasons why he doesn't play more. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, J-Car knows. Bones, you should know. You should all know how slow my stream is. All right. Well, I mean, oh my god. Oh shit! The charity ball, the Bazar, whatever .bazr. First, they didn't know which way they needed to look at for the massive camera that was in front of them, and then they finally get the ball in the bag, and the guy drops the bag. Yeah, with the halftime, sometimes the stream fucks up at halftime too, man. It is weird. Fubo is fucked. Here comes the Grova again, though. I didn't quite find McKenny that time. That was a handball, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. No matter. Keep on playing. Field is. Oh, he's tripped up. Dangerous spot. There's the yellow. Okay, let me refresh it. Probably at a bad point, but let's refresh it. Let's see what time I get. I get a bit. I gain 30 seconds. Okay. I'll resync my time. Okay, and resync 7701. Not 76, 77. Yeah, now we're synced up. We are at 7720. So not as far behind now. But also that's why that assist platform is good, because it will give the actual live score. But I did actually lose my sync on assist as well. Interesting enough. More changes for Pisa here. Clear this off for Laurent. And Iberschurter coming off for Marin. Is there a second? I did predict the 2-0 today. I just didn't think we were waiting so long for it, but we'll take it whenever it comes. Ooh, nice little play off there to McKennie. You had the run through. You had the run through from Yildiz. Ah, man. Oh, Juve got that out. They're going to make this nervous, of course. Fucking Pisa. Fucking Pisa over here. Come on, boys. Let's do something with it. Pisa's still searching for something. Von Van, he had enough of his gloves, I guess. Or he can't throw in with his gloves. I don't know. Big throw in by Bonfanti. Why he took the gloves off. The Grova's battling it out down there low. Winning it. Nicely done. Getting past the second guy. Can't get off the third. Boyholtz stepping in there. Oh, somebody holding their head down there. Who is it? Coop. Coop's got a knock in the head. There you go. Get on up now. We're at that time of the game, I guess. We're just going to pretend that we're injured. But Juve coming at it. And Yildiz is on the ground here. It's a Grova, puts his foot through that, gets it on net. Nice one-timer from distance and puts it up in the corner. Easy enough save, but I mean, pretty fucking decent coming in like that. Not gonna lie. And nobody else has been doing that shit, so fucking good for you. Trying to get that security goal. Corner coming up. Coop decided he's going to get in the box. Probably should. But Zagrova gets it. Trying to step through. Ooh, nice dribbling. Nice dribbling. Gets back to Kalulu. And he puts it up for a punt. It is only a few minutes left, but no real comfort here as Pisa still looking to snatch one back. Not looking completely comfortable. Pisa come out with that one as well. They want it more at the moment. Still Pisa. But Thuram finally gets in the way of it. Having a bit of a stare down before he decides to stop that play. Laurent carrying the ball quite a bit. Coming on here late. Final change coming up for Pisa. Don't know what's happened. We still have 3 to go here that we can make for Juve. Oh, nice Agrova again defensively. He gave up that goal last game, but he's definitely improved on this defensive aspect this game, it looks like. Really. Buffon coming on. The child of the legend. All right. And Juve, your substitutions? Yeah, they're taking pictures. Oh my god, it's this kid. This kid is coming on. Oh my god. Calabrese. Oh, come on. Oh, that is who's coming off for Buffon. Sorry, that's right. Only one substitution to be made here for Pisa, and that's all 5 for him. Juve still 3 left. Delivery into the box for Pisa is cleared down. Oh, Zagrova making it difficult. Doesn't win out this time, though. Pisa with it again, delivers in. Ooh, doesn't quite come off for him, but Lorraine working it on the edge now. Cambiasso can't get enough of him. Another delivery in. Hoylholm has to be headed out, but it's headed back in. Tremoni, and it's Kalulu with the toe in there to get rid of it and tapped back in. It is pandemonium. Tremoni on Kalulu getting a yellow card as he slides in there, overzealous, trying to keep the pressure up for the goal, but gets the yellow. That's going to kill a few seconds as well here off the clock. Yeah, that was high up on the shin. Yeah, it looks a little bit like a stat. Moretti and Kostic finally at the 85th minute. Moretti was ready to go at the half. So it's Cambiasso coming off Kostic. Coop playing most of the game. Surprisingly, it is Moretti making the way for him. I don't know. I feel like we're 40 minutes late on this. See if he can make any effect on the play here. Moretti just pushed out right away. Trevor picks that one up field. Lorraine misplacing, and Yildiz strips the ball. And here it is. Moretti gets it up to Grova. Moretti looking for an overlap. Does not get the delivered ball as he wants, but Juve maintain. Moretti tracking back to receive the ball into the midfield. Young exuberance there. Good to have him on now. And there's Moretti turn. He gets yanked a bit there. He ran out of space. Oh, fed back in. Nice Agrova. Those passes, sorry. Tarama, they're all offside. There's nobody there to take that. Oop with 10.5 kilometers. Season, the speed that he runs it at, too. Oh, dangerous, though. Yeah. Fucking Pisa kid there down on the ground trying to get a penalty. Until he realizes nothing's given. His team's got the ball, and maybe he should play some fucking football. Gets the fuck up like nothing happened. There you go. Another delivery, not cleared off cleanly. Ramoni delivers again. Oh, and so Kelly goes down. Touré was there. After the whistle goes, Touré decides that he's just going to go down. Unless he was just dazed. but he follows the ball out, sees that the play is dead, then he decides to like hit the ground. But it was head on head. I do have to call the play for that. He's all right. He does want to move the game along here, 89th minute. Moni getting a yellow card in that play. Lots of yellow cards for Pisa today. Close game. They know it's within reach. Maybe overextending a bit on some of these plays. And a misplay. And that's frustrating for Pisa. Kostic will take this in. Less and less of a rush, it seems, for Juve. The player of the match predictions. We have Caracciolo, Tramoni, Kelly, and Kalulu. Wow. I like Tramoni even though he didn't actually get anything in. I might. Lulu's gonna get it because he's gonna have the only goal. As we kick over to the 90-minute mark, I'm gonna have 5 added on. Let's see if there's any of this late drama. But as it stands, I think you give it to Kalulu. Done decently defensively. He gets the goal. But I've liked Tramoni today as he's dribbling up as well. Lornette, too much space there. Close her down. And now it's Torre, the two big old French guys there on the right side. He's as committed. It's all blue, all white in the box. Everyone is committed. Oh, and he slipped there. Yildiz gets it to David. You got Zagrova. What was that? What was that? Oh, that was the worst. The worst pass. The worst pass. David has not had a good game. I thought he'd be good for this game, but he hasn't done much. Here's David now. You have choices, and it's Moretti, Put it in the back of fucking dead somebody. Ah. Oh my god, why is scoring a goal so stressful? Oh my god, why does it have to be? I should be celebrating right now. I'm just trying to like lower my heart rate. For Jesus Christ, like. This was the most non-weight of scoring a goal. Nobody wanted to shoot the ball. It's so painful. Oh my god. Of course, we're gonna check for offside. That's why I thought they weren't celebrating at first, but I don't think there's an offside in this, is there? Here we go. Let's get a VAR check. Why not? Okay, they call it a goal. They didn't waste too much time. I didn't see anything. The only thing wrong with that fucking goal is that nobody wanted to score it. Oh, hey, let's put it on Joao Mario for 90 seconds. My fuck. So we can say he's played 28 minutes under Spalletti? It's pretty good. Sure. again, this goes back to something we've yelled at about for years. Kill the game off early, get your 2-0, 3-0, whatever the fuck, and then you can give your fringe player some minutes comfortably. And you can allow them to make some mistakes and you know, just get their feet under them, whatever. But then waiting until the 95th minute, essentially, to kill the game, and then like, okay, I'll just give Joao Mario can play a little bit. Coming into this game, 26 minutes under Spalletti. All he's played. And I'm sure we're going to see a few more added on. But we're into the final 40 seconds otherwise. Got to keep this one clean. Pisa's trying to snatch something. They want a consolation prize here. They kept the game pretty tight, surprisingly. Yeah, Tremoni was... I think I'm going to call Tremoni my Panini player of the match. If he had a better team around him, probably would have done something with it. No, we're at the 95. Last chance slew now. Kelly's going to boot it. All the way deep there. And surely here, we should be getting a whistle. I mean, Moretti should have been looking at the replay. Moretti should have scored that. He did well to maintain composure enough to keep it in play. But then, like, David, just his first thought is to lay it off. Thankfully, Yield is the killer on the team. Lord. And here is one last look. Perhaps Buffon trying to do something. Bremer says no. Yes, Dal, we know. We know. We know. I don't know what happened there. Nobody knows what happened there. We made a couple $1,000,000. That balanced the books a little bit, but no matter. 96.5 minutes down, and the game is over. 2-0. That's like my 5th right prediction this year, man. I'm doing all right. The year I don't care about pools or betting or anything. That's how it happens. No stress, right? But damn it, it's a 2-0 win. It was more stressful than it needed to be again, but we got it over the line, my lord. My lord, we did it. Let's take a quick look at the flop mob. We'll post-game this bitch a little bit, and we'll sign off for the weekend. And come back at you next week, of course. But until then, as we do this post-game, everyone rolling in here, like, subscribe, follow, share, whatever platform you're on. We are on YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, pick and assist, all of them. And as Dal says, yes, 5 in a row. Can we get 5 in a row? It has been years. I think we can. Looking at who we've been playing. All right, there's a lot. There's a bit to look at. It's still Saturday. Let's look at the table. Now, keep in mind, everyone around us has 2 games in hand because they have all been playing in the Super Cup. But we are currently, with 2 more games played, sitting in 3rd place. We need to wait this one out a little bit before we start getting excited, right? However, it's been looking good. It certainly has been looking good, right? And we see here our last five now are win, 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 loss. Win, that loss was to Napoli, of course, but we have an ease. Look at this: Lecce, Sassuolo, Cremonese, Cagliari. Before we have to do a Benfica, Napoli again, but we have been posting up. We have putting the points down. We put it on to Pisa. We just need to keep on rolling. Why can't this be 6, 7, maybe 8 in a row? Why can't it be? Why can't it be? Are you guys on my space? Motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Fuck me. Okay. But yeah, why can't we? This is looking good. I'm starting to get it. Things are looking up. Finally. For Juve. Okay, where are we? Let's get back to this game here. The momentum chart. As you can see, Juve is mostly white there today. So again, under Spalletti, the game has been more under control. Even though that killer instinct hasn't always been there, we still somehow manage to grab a couple goals here in the past couple games. Somehow. Even though it's like we don't want to score, but we somehow still do. The only real threat here, the one real peak is right at the end here for Pisa as they were trying to snatch the game back. That's when it came and bit them in the ass and left themselves exposed for that last goal. But they kept it tight. They played a good game today overall, considering who Pisa is, a relegation team, just making their appearance in Serie A. But the numbers, Pisa first, of course, is the home team, 41 to 59% in the possession. XG 0.65 to 1.43. Shots 8 to 14 on target. Then that's a huge problem for Pisa. 0 to 6. Big chances 1 to 1. We didn't miss our one, which is nice for once. Passing 257.76, not great. 417.83. Honestly, that could have been better today. Could have been. Fouls 10 to 12, corners 2 to 8. We won in every department. It wasn't the prettiest game. It was Pisa. It didn't look. It wasn't exciting. It was a head shaker at times. Absolutely. That's sometimes coming down to decision making. Jonathan David, in particular, in that case. Maybe not getting on to the end of some of the shots. Somebody also had a look, what have you. But for all intents and purposes, we should I say dominate? We won in all things, in pretty much all areas. There's a couple things here where, okay, maybe they win, but in all the main stats, for everything that matters, we were the better team all around. It's just frustrating that when you do play a team like Pisa, you have to take it late. You have to go deep with this instead of rolling through it comfortably. This has been one of Juve's biggest issues since the dynasty, if you will, since the last dynasty. And yeah, Sal says Gilles is on fire. He's the one with the killer instinct. We need David to get that confidence, right? Build that up. Zagrova starting to look real good, right? Chico is obviously on some confidence, but he's been injured. It's starting to click. The biggest factors, though, are the strikers, Openda and David. If you can get those two to click, if Milik can come on even and do something, when your focal point, when your main goal scorer starts scoring, one or two or both or whoever, watch the fuck out. But you can see, especially with David, there's something unconfident side mentality, and he just quite hasn't settled into this team yet. I'm hoping it comes. Honestly, if this rumor of a swap for Tonali comes around, I think we take that all day. We've been crying for a profile like that for years. He wants to come to Italy. He's been in talks with the Juve. Let's make it happen. But of course, Vlahovic is injured. Milik, we don't know. There's still that leaves a hole up top to be filled as well, right? So all interesting things. We are coming in to that transfer market. We're to the 27th. We are literally days away. Let's see. Serie winter transfer window. Let's see exactly when it opens up. Just when does it open? Just give me the answer. Okay, January 2nd. Close on February 3rd. January 2nd. So we get the first off to recover from that New Year's hangover. And I'm getting distracted by shitty comments. Okay, so where are we? Let's refocus. I don't want to be too, I guess, pessimistic with this one, right? I was frustrated today, obviously emotional. We're getting 2 goals a game. I think fairly consistently, right? We're getting the goals, we're getting the wins when they matter. We look like shit against Napoli, but I mean Roma was a head-to-head. Bologna was a head-to-head. We're doing what we need to do. And quite honestly, grand scheme, you got to be happy. You can't complain too much. There's still improvements to be made. Absolutely. There always was going to be. The roster isn't the best thing in the world, but Spalletti is working with what we have. And we hope with another full week off, we recover Zico, hopefully, most likely. Juan Cabal come back? Is Rugani able to come back? We'll see. We'll see what happens there, right? But Bremer looked good. He played the full 90. He was solid. And as Dal says here, if Bremer hits his normal form, right? Like, yeah, this is his first full 90 back at it, right? And he has 10 toes, of course. Pisa 10-man defending. They parked the bus. It never was going to be easy. I did pregame that. But the frustration came with, honestly, it seemed like the unwillingness to want to score at the end. Like everything else looked good. They just didn't want to score. And that's why I get a little bit upset with it, right? But no, it never was going to be easy. And Incredible Sibi saying biggest one of the day, Bremer doing 90 minutes without a problem. Yeah. That's a huge win. Yildiz playing 94 minutes, whatever. That's pretty big. That's good. It means he's continuing scoring goals, making plays, playing 94 minutes, no problem. That's positive, right? Like, there's a lot of these small little things that are frustrating that we can pick apart, that are issues that we will continue to work on, and Spalletti hopefully improves upon. But there's all these little things as well that we can be happy about, that have been improved upon, that are getting better, that have been optimized. And I think the trajectory continues to be in the right direction. It's a clean sheet away from home. Fuck it, we're all going to take it, right? Every single day of the week, we're all going to take it. If we weren't here analyzing the game and you just popped up the score on your phone, you're going to be like, yeah, fuck yeah, another one. So I think that's how we should take it away into the new year. So let's look at the calendar here a bit. So we'll see what we do midweek. We're going to record another video. If there's any suggestions, we haven't actually decided on a video. If you haven't caught our latest one on Spalletti After 10, please do that. But if get in the comments, hit us up on Discord, X, Instagram, whatever. DM us. If you have any ideas for videos that you want us to do. So we've done McKenny, done Coop again, we've done Spalletti. I think midterm is going to happen after next game. because next game is the official midterm. But yeah, give us some ideas. But we're going to record again on Monday. So we record Monday, we release Friday. That's what we're doing right now. But we'll see. Maybe we'll preview the transfer market, something like that. Team that Zagrova wasn't able to start, but after his fumble against Roma, it was a fair decision. He unlocked it today. No, defensively today, there was one time I saw where he didn't come away with the ball. He kind of gave it up a bit, but he was like triple marked as well. So, and that was Pisa's big push right at the end as well. They were going all in. Otherwise, man, he was locked in and changed that game. Absolutely changed that game. Again, another good point. I mean, McKennie, not a crazy game, but puts in another solid shift, gets involved. The back line, like Kelly hitting the post. A clean sheet, the whole back line, man. The whole back. So Kelly hits the post. Kalulu puts it in. Backline gets a clean sheet. Bremer, like we said, putting in a full 90. I mean, the whole back line, you give a passing grade to. Midfield, as always, could be better. We know our weaknesses there, but Cambiasso looked a little more on his game today as well. He had a bit better deliveries. He looked less shaky. A Kelly video. The resurgence of Kelly. Dal, you're on fire with your suggestions. Not gonna lie. I think that's a good one. I'll put it in the books. See what the boys say. Might get Kelly coming up next week. All right, guys, let's wrap this. This was awesome. We had a beautiful post-Christmas, post-holiday. I mean, I'm still on holidays. Hopefully you guys are too. We're getting into the new year, so it's nice. The holidays have not been unkind in terms of Juventus. Let's just say that, all right? So more to look forward to. We have was it Lecce? It's Sassuolo next? Damn it, I already forgot. Let me look it up again. It's next Saturday. Juventus is Lecce, and then Sassuolo after that. So it's a noon game, noon Eastern. So the 6 p.m. Italy time, a bit earlier now. And then it's Tuesday, the game after that. Okay. We'll be there for both. Okay. Guys, like, subscribe. We're going to do this one more time. Most of you are on X. Follow us on X at the Dive YT. YouTube's at the Dive Sports. All the links to everything is in the description, in our bio, whatever platform you're on. YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Assist, and Kick. Also, any of our recordings, our midweek shows, those all get posted onto Spotify. Links down there as well. And Discord, finally, if you want to continue this discussion with the boys. Dal's like the only regular that refuses to use Discord. He's got his reasons. I respect that. But like everyone else is on Discord. Bones, Jake, Carr, Primo Calcio, Jeff, all those guys, 10 toes down. Everyone's there on the Discord to keep that conversation going. All right. Thank you very much for joining. A good showing. I think we peaked at 575 viewers today. Again, mostly on X. I'm telling you, X guys, I need more from you. All right, Forza Juve. I got nothing else. Screw this long goodbye. Happy holidays. Hope you all had a great Christmas or whatever you celebrated, some time off, all that. And it was good to see you, hang out with you guys again. And of course, we'll see you on the next one next week for sure. And our pre-record coming up courtesy of Dell Suggestions. Thank you very much, Forza Juve. And thanks for watching the dive.